Alright, so the one time where I actually document the stuff that I do in my free time for shits and giggles, what is the result? Possibly one of the biggest advancements the modding community has ever seen. Oh my god. I'm sorry for my not very enthusiastic voice that I normally do in most of my videos. I kind of wanted to make this video and kind of add like a little update to it. But currently I just want to talk about the state of the modding community in general right now. Because this is fucking insane, dude. Like, this is legitimately fucking insane. So, on September 4th, recently, I made a post in the data mining tab in the STF Discord server saying, "Hey Gems Collection fans, all three of you. I've been doing research on gems recently, and it turns out the unused stages are left over and can be played by doing certain methods. However, the models are deleted, and if you load them normally, they sadly don't work. However, things like the skybox from Beta Mushroom Hill are still there. I tried as much as I can to see if I can mod this. However, it seems like Gems Collection is such a buggy mess in terms of me trying to edit things. This will age well. Sadly, I can't do this. So if y'all ever wanted mod support on gems, the answer is most likely no, and is most likely impossible. That also aged like milk. I assume this is just its own custom ROM. However, if the removal in characters and etc. are patches, that's a death sentence. If anyone's willing to give this a try, good luck. It's gonna be very difficult though." So, a little while after I sent that message, around an hour or so, the creator of Honeypatcher, Kostlasali, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, decided to reply to my message saying, "We need to break CIRCMP 2.10 compression, then we can talk about gems hacking," which was the way gems was made in these ports. Not even one day later, it was broken. Like it was legitimately broken. Probably the most funniest sequence of messages I have ever seen. And honestly, ever since then, people have found out a ton of things about gems. I'm not gonna say too much, but basically, modding gems might be an actual thing that might be able to happen soon. And a lot of things have been found out about gems, specifically in the way that their models are loaded in and a bunch of other stuff. And it turns out you can also load in the unused characters in the game normally too, using Cheat Engine. Now, I'm gonna take the word normally lightly, because you wanna see what happens if you load them in? Yeah, you get monstrosities like this. Oh, and by the way, if you couldn't tell, this was RoboEgg, but I really don't think I really needed to tell you that. I'm pretty sure that was just common sense. And then, while I was messing around with more stuff, Metal Sonic and Eggman B have names in the command list. They unfortunately don't have a fully functional command list because it's just empty. But what's the second name? Eggman B. Now, as I've mentioned before, Eggman B is Big Eggman's name. Now, obviously, since the Gems Collection developers actually had common sense, I'm gonna hope that they weren't planning to add Big Eggman in this. If they were, though, yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. But Mech Eggman and Metal Sonic were both planned for this. I have no clue why they were cut, considering the last two slots. If you extend the last slot and pick the other two, those names will pop up. Now, before all of y'all get way too excited on the things I'm talking about, while it is true that the compression was broken, it's not possible at the moment, or while I'm recording this video right now, it's not possible to put it back in a way that, Gems is happy about it and it will read it fine. So we're gonna have to wait for that. But still, this is massive. This is fucking massive. Ever since I joined the Sonic the Fighters community, I've always wanted Sonic Gems Collection to be modded. and now it's actually gonna be an actual possibility, which I can't like put that into words on how fucking massive this is. I can't even I don't know how to really say this. Like, this is huge. Like, this is absolutely huge. And another thing that I made a test stream for is that widescreen is now fully in this game. They actually made functioning widescreen by the creator of Honeypatcher again. They fixed widescreen. Another massive thing. Anyways, now that I'm done talking about all the modding stuff, I'm going to be talking about my channel right now. Thankfully, none of it's really bad news. I'm working on multiple videos right now, but the only real piece of bad news right now is that episode 2 is going to be delayed indefinitely, specifically Behind the Coin Door episode 2. Mainly because I want to release it by the time the new renders are done. And sure, I've gotten a few of the renders, but I don't have enough to actually finish the video for it. So, yeah, whenever the renders are done, I'm definitely going to be uploading that, and it will be a live premiere, so, stay tuned for that. I don't know what else to say, really. So, anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed my, yap session, I guess. And, the next video should hopefully be out either this week or next week, because I'm going to be making a video on another character, Mechless Eggman. Honestly, I just figured he'd be fun to talk about. So, stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next time.